We're back for another edition of some Blitz with the Bird. Yeah, it's time to go. We got to get things moving. It's daytime here, so I won't need to turn on any of the really annoying lights. But yeah, everything should be going well. All right, b3, bishop b2. Everything's looking good here. Bishop g4 is strange. Very, very strange. Could play knight e5 soon. Okay. I don't know what this guy's on about. Let's play d3, queen e2. Even queen e1 makes sense. Queen e1 and e4. Yeah, I like queen e1 a lot. There. All right, we'll indulge him. We'll take. Knight takes. Okay, he wants to go there. Got to keep his knight out of f5. I'm on a really weird makeshift mouse pad. I'm just using my laptop case pretty much. I have nothing else. It's either the laptop case or this extremely granular desktop, which is going to provide a lot of friction, and that's not going to be fun at all. So instead, we're going for this. What is this move? That's a very good move, honestly. Let's play this, because the idea is he's going to win a pawn, but I'm going to have fantastic control of the light squares. We got to get things moving. He throws in a check. I think I should go here, because otherwise when the knight comes here, he's going to have a fork. That looks a little dubious, but I'm not really sure. How can I exactly take advantage? Can we play queen d6? Let's play queen d6 here. Very weird type of fork, but it looks okay. He could play queen d4. I take on f6. He takes on a1. I think that position should be good for me, because his knight is terrible there. I have even h4, h5 ideas. Could even think about playing c3 just to lock his queen out. Yeah, I want the maids to do the house cleaning, to do the housekeeping today. So I'm trying to do these videos quickly so I can get out of the room, let them come in and clean my room. Y'all know the struggle. Wait, can I play? Okay, f6. They play rook d8, and my queen gets booted out. Yeah, I mean, what are we gonna do here? I could take on h5. I don't really want to do that though. Yeah, this is a strange position here. Let's play knight a3. Things are looking strange, but after rook d8, I'll play queen e7. Notice my knight isn't hanging here. Yeah, we play queen e7 here. My queen can always rebound this way if it needs to. I'm just waiting for the moment to be able to play knight c4. He plays rook e8. My queen can go to h4. You know, as long as he hasn't fixed this knight, I don't really need to worry about my dark squares. I know my dark squares look weak. I was bullied in high school. I was bullied in high school for my weak dark squares, but yeah, weak dark squares here shouldn't be much of a problem because this knight is so misplaced. All right, knight c4. Yeah, let's get that going. Knight looks good on f4, but I mean, even now I have knight takes e5 ideas. f6 is also going to be strong. Yeah, f6 is extremely strong. What does he do here? Knight h5, I have g4. Bro is definitely in the dragon's den here. Bro is 100% in the dragon's den. Another idea, actually, so look at this. If g4, he plays b5, and he keeps things complicated. I think better is takes, and then g4. Because then if he plays knight f4, I have queen h6. No, then he plays knight e6. Okay, wait. g4, he plays b5. I take. Oh, that's complicated, but g4, b5, do I have anything else? If I play knight e3, he throws in a check. I play king g1. That's getting pretty messy, honestly. Ah, we could just do this, sorry. Yeah, taking is better. Now I understand, because g4, knight f4, if he plays knight f4 here, I can just take and then play queen h6, and that's going to be over. And so the difference here is now that he only has one knight drilling into my territory, this should be much easier for me to navigate. Okay, if I play knight e3, yeah, let's just play knight e3 here. If he throws in a check, I play knight g2. Yeah, you guys see the difference? I play knight g2 here. No tricks. If he plays knight f4, I'm just going to take. I could also even play queen h6, because knight e6, then his rook is hanging. Yeah, tricky stuff here. Bro is in a lot of trouble. If he had more channels open, he could get his queen through somehow to the second rank, but I don't think he can do it. All right, so here takes, check, or sorry, queen h6. He throws in a check. I play king h1. He takes, I go king g1. That looks like it's over. Oh no, he plays queen b6 and I'm losing. Okay, yeah, so we got to be a little more careful. Let's just play queen h6 here. He could take, I play king h1, then he's going to have to give up the piece. Complicated stuff here. Yeah, I took some allergy medication. I slept for 13 hours yesterday. It was not a good thing. Like they should put it on the box that I could have just taken his rook actually. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I woke up like on a normal morning. I had a coffee, but my allergies were still just extreme. Like it felt like my sinuses were popping out of my face. And so I took some allergy medication, and the box said it could make you drowsy. Lo and behold, I went to take a nap and I slept 13 hours. So that's why there was no video yesterday, because I was in bed snoozing. All right, let's play knight c6 here. I love this. This is called Miles defense, which is my middle name, ironically. I really love this defense, though. Even well before, I only very recently found out that this gambit was named Miles, but regardless, it's a good one. You get your pawn to e4. I think I made a YouTube video on it. Yeah, I'll put that somewhere up in the corner. All right, here we play bishop d6. Push him out. Tell that man to get going. Okay, here we'll take. Is he going to take with the knight? What's he going to do? Well, there. Now we take this way. Bishop c5. These things are very annoying here. We could also throw in a check. How does it go? We could play bishop c5. He throws in a check on e2. Things get a little complicated there. Yeah, I'm not really convinced about how good that is. Actually, yeah, let me go for it. I think this is fine. Maybe I messed this up slightly. Where's this guy from? Nauru? He's definitely not from Nauru. I wish they would put their actual countries. Nauru is a tiny Polynesian island. There's no way any IM is from Nauru. All right, so yeah, I'd love to play king f7, but then he just hits us with bishop c4, so we'll play queen e7 here. If he wants to trade, I'll trade. All right, I'll take. How am I going to get my pieces out? Let's start with h5 just to make sure that this pawn stays weak. Got to keep that pawn weak. You know what I mean? h3, he could do whatever he wants. b5, I want to keep the bishop out of the c4 square. That would be a very annoying check. All right, let's play h4 just to fracture this. Fracture the king side. Rook h5 now is probably going to win the pawn back. Knight e4. That's legitimate. He wants to get his bishop to e4. He's also trying to get his knight to g5. Yeah, this is getting a little tricky. Bro is getting a little feisty in the cabbage patch. All right, we'll take here. Put the bishop on d7. Bishop can always come back to d6. I don't think this is the end of the world yet. I can also think about drilling my bishop in this way. Let's play bishop d6. He could play bishop e5. I play rook e8. I don't think he's holding on to the pawn. Because long term, he can never cover this with g4. Yeah, I'm just going to start pressuring this. Bishop f3 looks like it holds on. Yeah, this... Okay, well, now we'll just play c5, bishop d5. I don't like... Maybe I have to do it, though. So if I take, he takes here. I take... No, that doesn't really work. But wait, takes, rook d8. If I play c5, bishop d5 could be annoying. That's what I don't want to deal with that. Let's play rook h6, actually. Rook h6 is a really sneaky move. I'm preparing to do this. I'm also x-raying the c-pawn. I gotta stop talking so much. I got lucky that first game with the chit-chat, but normally like chit-chatting in Blitz, you gotta be very careful about the chit-chat. Can't chit-chat too much, can't chit-chat too little. Gotta get the people going. Yeah, I gotta record 4 of these videos today. I have to edit all of these because I'll be here in this hotel room for 2 days, and then I fly to Brazil, but it's a red eye, so I have to have like 2 videos ready for both of those days. Or I could just take this allergy medication and just clock and just sleep in for the next 5 days. All right, we'll take this one. If he takes there, rook d8, yeah, I think he's in trouble here. I don't think he can do stuff like that. Rook d, something is going to go wrong here for him. He's letting me get too powerful. There's just way too many x-rays here. Something is going to go wrong. All right. Here, can't I just play bishop b4? Yes, I can, because I'm attacking this. Yeah, dude is in a lot of trouble, and I'm covering this check now, so his bishop can't get out in time. All he has left is to hope that I make enough chit-chat. All right, let's just take this. End of the game. If his bishop moves somewhere, I even have like takes and then bishop a3. All right, I'll just take, play bishop d6. This is over. Uh-oh. Oh, that was so silly of me. But okay, we have this. We're still winning. I can't believe I walked into that, though. That was so unnecessary. All right, let's snatch this pawn. I'm going to play bishop b3 if he does. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Got the checkmate ready. Yeah, thanks chess.com. I did pounce on that free piece. All right, c4. Get your engines ready, boys. This is the black Mustang. All right, now we're just in pretty normal. This is a normal position. I'll play e4 here. I can't remember what to do. I think I studied this theory like 10 years ago when I was preparing for the GM title. We could definitely play h6, g5. Things get a little bit frisky, though. I hear the maids outside. I gotta hurry up with this video. You don't want to upset the maid. All right, very weird position. I have a lot of weak dark squares, but at the same time, his bishop is locked on the wrong side of everything. Hopefully, if I can play something... All right, well, wait, why can't I take here? If I take here, he plays knight f4, I play knight a5. That doesn't seem simple at all. I'll go for that. He's not going to be able to upset this knight. If he plays queen a4, I even have c6 and b5. Yeah, I think he's in a little bit of trouble here. He plays b3. I could even think about playing bishop b4. Bishop d2. All right, let's play c6. Keep the position safe here. Very weird position at the moment, though. Definitely something... I'm probably going to have to pay the piper for pushing this g-pawn too far, but at the moment, I don't see how it will be relevant. Positionally speaking, though, it should be very bad that I push this pawn too far. All right, rook g8. Man wants to tussle, doesn't he? All right, how are we going to do this? I want to exchange this knight. I could play g3 first, though, actually. Let's play bishop e6. Just hold on to this pawn for now. I'm going to play g3 at the next of... All right, I guess I can't play g3 anymore, but okay, we'll play knight d7. Just exchange this knight. Oh, I got to be careful. Look at that. If takes, queen takes, he plays knight takes e4. He's going to play knight takes e4 and hit me with it. This knight is going to be hanging here. I have to take back... Could I do this? All right, we're going to go for it. Yeah, keeps the knight defended. That's what it's all about. I'm going to play bishop d5, b5. b5. It's time to go. If he checks, I take. Put my bishop on d5. He's not breaking in. Man is not breaking in. Give me a break. I got to get this knight back into the action. This is such a weird position now. My dark squares are enormously weak, but at the same time, it's not easy for him to target them. This is the only open diagonal. It's an open highway, but there's still so few access points, I should be able to cover all of them. Right there. That's interesting. We'll start by taking. Let's play a5. Now I can play queen e7. We're going to target this pawn. He plays rook c1. I can play bully ball. I can even play queen f7 to target this. Yeah, tough decisions ahead. All right, could we even play a4? a4 also looks good. Yeah, let's play a4. Take him with the rook. Getting my pieces active. Rook is getting super active there. Whoa, that is a cool move. But okay, we got rook a2. He takes, I just take with the king. My king's used to it. Of course, his idea was takes, then he has this. All right, here. Takes c6. Yeah, that looks tricky. Wait, actually, oh, this is going to be super interesting. Look at this. We put our king here. Now my bishop slices through here on c4. Good luck to him using this rook. He's not going to be able to use it. Yeah, man, that 13-hour nap. That 13-hour nap, it refreshes the mind. It refreshes the mind and it refreshes the body. Yeah, to be clear, I had already slept 7 hours. I woke up, had a coffee, then took this allergy medication. I'm not going to name names. I'm not naming names. Okay, can we just take here? He's going to play bishop c3. No, bishop c3, I play rook e2. I think he's in a lot of trouble here. He's in a ton of trouble. Well, I'm taking here. If he checks, I play this. All right, he's doing that. Let's play queen d5. If check, I have queen d6. He's going to have to make a choice. Does he give up the queen? Does he trade queens, or does he give up the bishop? Yeah, and I got enough time as well. I'm definitely smiling from Brunei. Brunei, beautiful country. Great people. Have I been there? No. All right, queen b5. Just take. Yeah, bro is running out of options. All right, perfect. It's a very good win. Yeah, we got to keep it going. We got to keep it moving. We got to keep it going. Thanks, chess.com. All right, we got another game. It's time to go. Another bird. Okay, bishop f5. This is a weird move. This is in my course. I think you can do several things against it. You could definitely play bishop b5 here. I think bishop b5 is what I recommend. Bishop f5. This is not supposed to be fully sound, though. If he's going to do this, he should put his knight on f6. All right, I'll just take here. This looks perfect. Put the bishop on b2. Even might be able to go to a3. There's some variations where he plays queen d6. All right. Let's play d3 here. There's some lines where I can put the knight on e5, but I don't think I need to do that just yet. All right, we'll play queen e2 here. Knight e5 is coming next. All right, there. Bro wants to get fancy with it. We'll take here, scoop up the pawn, hit the rook, and then I'm going to drop the bishop back to d4 to consolidate. Yeah, no tricks here. No tricks and no traps, no zips and no zaps. Yeah, I gotta say that, like, honestly, I think the bird is so underrated. Once you get good at it, these people, they just have no idea what to do. And when I say these people, I just mean people who haven't studied the bird. Yeah, we're going to play knight c3, knight a4, and drill in. It's a very nice position. The score is very weak. All right, I guess, yeah, c5 is a little annoying. Let's play a3. Got to free ourselves a little bit. He takes, then I can play knight a4. He's going there. That should not be good. I'm just going to take. I'll just take this way. King d2. Yeah, everything is secure here. I also had knight b5. Look at that wild move. Knight b5, because takes, I had this. Knight b5 might have been slightly better. My plan is, though, I'm going to ruin his structure with knight takes next. I got to play... Actually, you know, h3, g4 is better. If you guys are wondering why I'm racing with my speech, it's because I had the 13-hour nap. You would not believe how refreshed you get when you have a 13-hour nap. Yeah, like, the long and short of it is I literally... okay, that's a good move. That's a very good move. Because, look, takes, I play knight e2, and then he plays d4. Yeah, that's a very good move. All right, we'll take... Am I just worse here? I can't believe I would be worse in this type of position. I'll just take here. This is getting very strange. I missed this tactic. I saw queen takes, rook takes g2. I didn't realize he has d4. We'll take here. Get the king out of the way. Throw in a check. Yeah, this is getting very strange. Rook e8 is a very serious threat, though. Play rook a4. This is getting very dangerous, but I don't see him getting any way to attack me. Queen d1 here. We're holding on. Maybe he should just double up. Yeah, if he doubles up, I'm in trouble. I definitely messed this up somewhere. I shouldn't have been chit-chatting so much about the 13-hour nap. All right, we'll play d4 here. Got to try to consolidate. We are weakening the e4 square, but it's, you know, you got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet. I'd be ecstatic to get these doubled pawns here, because that means it's the end of his initiative. All right, rook b1. Now all of a sudden I might be slightly better. Let's play rook a5, attack this. All right, I guess I still got a few weaknesses. I got a few weaknesses in the tool shed. Play king e3. We don't need to worry about this pawn because it's going to drop a6. Just play b4. Throws in a check. He could do whatever he wants. Now, I have ideas. All right, let's play rook b2 first just to cover this. I can play king c3 next. He has a weakness on a6 at the end of the day. He has nothing that he could target over here. His only hope is to maybe push h5. Okay, let's play king c3 here. All right, well now, yeah, I must be missing something. I'm going to take on a6, pal. It's time to go. Very weird position here. Okay, I guess I'm just going this way. Very weird. He's going to take, I'm going to take. I'm hoping to get rook c2 in. Very weird position. Both rooks are very active here, but I think I have the better chances. Yeah, he's going to have to pay. There's going to be a reckoning on c6. He better try to get something for these checks. I don't see how he's going to get anything for these checks, though. I'm going to run to h3. All right, I don't know what that was about. We'll start with taking. Okay, is he going to get perpetual? Yeah, I don't think... let's just play rook h6 here. If he wants to throw in a check, he can throw in a check. All right, how is this going to end?
Time to go!